Hello, I'm Gail Hurd, filling in for my buddy Bill LeMay. Thank you for watching Community Matters on My RDC. We hope you'll continue to watch as we discuss issues facing our community and provide you with the resources and information needed to find solutions. This month on Community Matters, we're going local. Whether you're reading a great book, sipping a glass of Chardonnay, or getting a workout at the gym, there's a locally owned business near you that has what you need. Our first guest is Jennifer Martin, Executive Director of Shop Local Raleigh. Jennifer, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you know, Shop Local, a lot of people may or may not have heard of it. Tell us a little bit about it. I know it's a membership organization.
Sure. We're a locally owned, we're a nonprofit organization that supports locally owned independent businesses. Okay.
Now, I know you're managed or owned by Retail Merchants Association here in Raleigh?
Correct. We're a part of the Greater Raleigh Merchants Association, which has been in effect since 1944. And so our job is constantly and continually to promote local businesses, to help with the vibrancy of our local economy, and to support consumers supporting their local businesses.
Now, how long has Shop Local been around?
It just turned 5.
Oh, a nice age for kids. So yeah. What kind of age is it for an organization?
For an organization, we say we've definitely graduated our toddler stages. We passed infancy, so it's kind of nice. I feel like we're in the middle school stages right now, where we still have so much growing to do, but we're in a really good position where just coming off of our 3rd Craft Brew Festival, Broogaloo, we're getting ready to do our 70th Christmas parade, and so we're really starting to grow in this local area and what we're doing and the impact we're having on the local economy.
Now, you say you help, promote local, buying local, shopping local. A lot of people, they tend to go to national chains or things that they've heard of, seen a lot of times on television, commercials. How difficult a challenge is it to try to get people to buy local?
There's a mentality we find a lot when we do studies and surveys that people feel that it's so easy just to do the one-stop shopping. Everyone's busy, it's easy to go to the big box or to the mall where you can find everything you need in one place. But we found that if you take some time to maybe look at some of the different centers around town, or take a few minutes just to kind of really check out your community, what's out there, you'll actually be surprised at how much you can get actually in one stop.
Yeah, well, what's interesting to me, when I see some of the local places, I see more character in some of these shops and, especially restaurants and things of that nature. Would you say that's one of the things that maybe would attract people more so, that it's different?
Sure. Definitely. The character, the community service, or the customer service, you're going to get a lot better personalized attention. People are going to know you by name. They're going to start to learn what you like. A lot of times, especially if you're going to a clothing retailer, you might be able to find, get to know that person where they can find special styles for you, order things that might fit you best or look for you. It's more that personal relationship building and, knowing that friendly face when you walk in the door.
Kind of like the Cheers mentality with Norm.
Absolutely.
Norm.
Right in your backyard.
So when I go and I expect someone to say, Gail, right. I like that.
Yeah. Everyone loves someone that knows their name and knows what they like. And,
that's the truth.
I think it's a lot easier once you look out. I found that even myself personally challenging myself to go do some more local shopping, you find that there's so much more creativity out there, and it's really nice having something that not everybody else has.
True. And, it's good for the consumer, but it's good for the city. It's good for the city when you're talking about keeping the local dollars locally. How much pressure is there to make sure that happens?
When we did a research study, we found that when you shop local, there's 51% of every dollar is recirculated in the local community when you shop local. When you shop with the national big box chain, only 13.6% of every dollar. So when you look at our area as one of the fastest growing cities in America, we'd like to believe that it's because people love the uniqueness here. They love the creativity. They love coming to somewhere that's not, cookie cutter like every other city in America.
True, that's so true. And we're going to, of course, talk with some folks from some of your members a little bit later. But how many members are there in Shop Local Raleigh?
We currently have a little over 400 members. So we work with about 400 businesses, plus all the businesses we work with on a daily basis that aren't members yet at this time. We try to be their voice, their support system, whether it's representing them at the city level, working currently right now, we're serving on a task force dealing with indoor signage. Maybe it's advocating on sales tax issues or just helping them with general permitting issues. Whatever it is to be their right-hand person and to be their support system, that's what we want to be.
Wow, so there's times when maybe you're at the General Assembly or things like that. Wow.
Constantly doing, we do a lot of advocating on the local level because we do serve all of Wake County. And so we get active in our local governments. And two, we're also kind of that education system, giving small business tips, putting on seminars, being that resource, but we're also connecting with the consumer to let them know what is local and how do you start to shop local, how do you make a difference in your community.
Yeah, I want to quickly, in the last minute or so that we have, talk about one of the events you talked about, the Brugaloo.
Yes.
I love the name of it. I know you just had one.
We did. It was our third annual event. It's a craft beer festival. It's the only festival that's 100% North Carolina beers. And all the vendors are 100% Wake County based and local. We have local food trucks to the Triangle. And we really believe that event is not just a craft beer event, but it's to get people to think local first. Check out some of our local unique vendors that we have, the unique food trucks that we bring to this area, and really just have a local celebration. All the bands are local. And this year we saw 20,000 people come out. And we tapped 433 kegs, which if you do some math, it's about...
That's a lot of drinking.
It's a lot of beer. And it's about 7 jacuzzis full of beer, if you put it in that terms.
Now, see, that maybe makes it a little scary. Although for some people that may be attractive. No, but that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of local love. And we're very proud of that event, not only because of, one, the size and how it's grown, but everything that we source for that event is done through local vendors as well. So 100% of that money is recirculated right here.
Wow. Well, I tell you, one of the organizations actually Bill and I belong to, Curtis Media, is one of your members. How can other members or folks who just want to find out get in touch online with local?
Absolutely. Check out our website. It's www.shoplocalraleigh.org. They can call our office at 919-755-9235. They can email me, Jennifer@shoplocalraleigh.org. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We love to be connected and constantly engaging with members, and our fees are really low at only $100 a year to be a member.
That's good. A lot cheaper than a lot of membership organizations.
Absolutely.
Jennifer, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. I'm going to look forward to that next Brugaloo.
Wonderful, and thanks for having us.
Well, listen, don't go away. We're going to hear from a brewery using local ingredients in their beer. Some of them could even be in your own backyard.